Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Michelle, and today I'm going to be going over Cardano. So Cardano right now is trading at 41.96, 24-hour volume. We're up 27.40%, and market cap we are down 2.47%. Heading over to our chart here, we are taking a look on our weekly time frame. I'm going to get into our daily time frame and also 2 hours. But essentially, we are playing this triangle formation, or ultimately a descending triangle. And a descending triangle chart pattern is a continuation pattern of the primary trend. And because we are over or below the 20 moving average, the trend itself is a bear trend. And typically with this chart pattern here, we are hitting resistance of this trend line that's coming down and holding on support that is going horizontally. Now, if we take a look at a few factors here, we do have these points intact. We are getting rejected from our 20 moving average, which is showing us more of a weakness sign here and also holding really nicely on an area of support. Now on a weekly time frame, we're going to take a look at the RSI action here. So the RSI itself shows 15%. Keep in mind, again, this isn't considered as oversold so much until we can be able to see a crossover giving us that buying opportunity of our two lines. However, take a look at this here on Sunday, May 16th and May 23rd as well, that we do see the lines coming down around 0 and 0 until we saw this really nice pullback coming up to an area of resistance. So keep that in mind, even though, yes, we are below 20%. Some people may find 20% as oversold, but I'm not going to consider it as oversold because I've seen other areas here where the price was considered as oversold and we saw that price retracement. So again, what I'm thinking for Cardano that we're going to be seeing in the near future is going to be retesting this area of support at the 4066 here. You can already see a candlestick here on May 9th, over here on July 11th, and a few candlesticks itself in the near future. I feel like it's going to come back down here. As we can see, the momentum is getting slower as well. We can see these bars are gradually getting smaller too. So it's just a matter of time as on a weekly time frame coming down to this area of support. And it doesn't help that we've got a doji candle here, and we also have this huge candlestick at the very bottom, as well as there's no wick or little to a wick at the very bottom. So we have selling pressure and we know it's there. Heading over to our daily chart here, you guys, of course, this is more refined than our weekly chart, but as we can see and as we can confirm, huge selling pressure as again we broke through an area of support here at 4241. Another area of support, well, we kind of have to take a look to see on the left hand side, and we can see a few candlesticks here all the way down to 4021. Okay, 4021. What is very surprising to see on our RSI here, I'm going to pull it down, is we saw multiple crossovers. So essentially when you see the white line, on the right side of this pink line, it initiates that the price is going to come up. The RSI is going to come up and we're going to be considered as overbought. But take a look on how close the lines got together and initiated another sell opportunity here. So price again crossed over at this candlestick, hoping to come up, but what we see is price moved sideways until it initiated the sell order. And what hurt us was it was near an area of support. So if we see the price coming down to an area of support, a sell signal. Also, the MACD indicator showed momentum growth as well. We can see how big these bars got. It ultimately broke through that area of support. So if we take a look at a few candlesticks here off to our side, if we can get them, here's a few candlestick bodies that stopped around this area, the 4166. So long we do see a weakness in our MACD indicator, we're going to hold on to that support. And so long as we see these two lines cross over in a buying opportunity, then we're going to come up back to our next retracement at 4284. But most likely, again, we are going to come back down. This is going to be tested in these two candlesticks here at 4158. And if again we see that crossover on our MACD indicator, it is going to come up and retest our next area of our fib. Going into 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours here, we're going to take a look at the same indicators and have it play out in a different type of time frame. So the 2 hour immediate short term, we see a crossover here on our RSI, initiating a buy or selling opportunity as the MACD indicator grew as well. So the MACD indicator is growing. The momentum is strong on the bear side. The RSI is going to continue to drop. So price itself is matching in these two RSIs, and it's going to match in the price as well. If we take a look on the left-hand side, really, again, there's not a whole lot of data that we can get from our candlesticks. So our next retracement level of our fib is going to be at 410439. And again, hopefully we can be able to cross over our 20%, or even in the mid-range here, see that crossover, because it does happen before 20%. We see that buy opportunity pushing the price to come up again. And we're going to be using the 78% again as a resistance line. So support turned into resistance, and it's going to apply here so long as we know where the bottom is for Cardano. That is my insight here for Cardano. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my insight, like the video. Also subscribe if you're new, comment down below, but I'll see you next time.